Hello, my name is Natasha Macy, and I'm currently a freshman at the University of Arkansas, and I am majoring in elementary education. Today we are going to be visiting Rogers Little Theater located in downtown Rogers, Arkansas. Rogers Little Theater, formerly known as Victory Theater, was designed by architect A.O. Clark in 1927. For the past 26 years, Rogers Little Theater has focused on bringing high-quality community theater to Northwest Arkansas. Now housed at the historic Victory Theater in downtown Rogers, Rogers Little Theater produces a wide variety of plays, musicals, and special events each year, and over 15,000 audience members attended Rogers Little Theater productions in the past 2 years. A recent addition to the National Register in 2012 is the Victory Theater, which was a pure community-initiated development project. This silent movie theater was built in 1927 by the highly respected architect A.O. Clark and is believed to be his only theater design. In 1977, the building became an indoor flea market and began to deteriorate. When the local community theater group approached the Main Street program in 1994 to help find a performance space downtown, the Victory Theater was poised for renovation. Main Street Rogers helped hire architects, complete a pro forma analysis of the building, and then applied for and received a $30,560 model business grant from MSA to complement his own mini grant. After a sum of $2 million and 10,000 volunteer hours, the opening gala in 2000 announced the community. At the theater's inception, Charlie Marshall and John Cooper sought to enrich the relatively new town of Rogers, Arkansas, established as a railroad town in the 1800s with a theater which would bring entertainment and news to people from many miles away. The theater was thought to be somewhere to bring people together for decades to come. The opening night crowd filled the capacity 750-seat theater. Those gathered enjoyed The American Beauty along with music by Johnny Harrison and his orchestra from Joplin. John Cooper and Charlie Marshall, who owned a theater at 206 West Walnut, built a new theater in 1927 at 116 South 2nd. They used well-known Rogers architect A.O. Clark to design the new Victory Theater, which cost $35,000 to build. In 1927, a movie cost 15 cents for children and 35 cents for adults. The Victory presented the first sound picture in Rogers in 1929 and also later offered the first local faculty with air conditioning. The Victory entertainment people for 44 years, from 1927 until it closed in 1971. Between 1971 and 1976, the building was used for Cine Theater. By 1980, it had become the Old Theater Flea Market. In 1994, the Rogers Little Theater bought the former Victory Theater and renovated it into a fabulous diner theater. The 3-year, $1.7 million project kept as much of the original theater as possible, including the barrel ceiling in the lobby. The front was restored to look as it did in 1927. The Rogers Little Theater now has become home to provide entertainment for local residents for years to come. Victory Theater, an A.O. Clark design built in 1926, had fallen into disrepair and had become a flea market. The design incorporated a historically accurate facade and complete new rework of the interior, including acoustic design and aesthetic restoration. Ken Emanuelson was the project architect on the Victory Theater renovation project. The building resembles a modest building facade, highlighted by a Victorian detailed marquee bordered with white lights and a vertical Art Deco style design, which simply reads Victory bordered by lights. This building is a great example of iconography and iconology, seeing how it was a symbol for all of the Rogers, Arkansas when the town first started out. When we talk about art history, we often talk about what influences it has and what importance it has. Rogers Little Theater has a tremendous influence and importance on the town of Rogers.